Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You have just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, before you get all relaxed, you get to comfortable seat. There's a couple of things you need to do over here before you can chill with us. You need to subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam Squad so we can shine together. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need a little shining, 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 yeah. Ooh, all of this winnings in this YouTube streets, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate you, and you. Thank you. Now, today's video is a mini haul. So these are the stuff that came after the other haul. So this is my end of season haul, meaning no more. The only thing that I have an eye on is Palatine by Parfums de Marly. No more. No buy September, no buy October. But this is my final haul of the season. So if you want to know the fragrances, more fragrances that came into the Glam HQ, then go grab yourself a cool drink because it's still hot outside. I got my son's Honest Juice today, and that's what I'm going to be drinking. So go grab yourself a cool drink and come right back. And yeah, let's get into these new fragrances.
I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know, high heels on my tippies, box some plumbing gloss that's on my lippy. Hey, this is in the shade Ryan, and I have on Max chestnut lip pencil, and that's all I have today. And my lips are all plump and juicy. So let's get into the first fragrance. So where do I start? So the first fragrance that got added, this is a repurchase. When I did my last video, I talked about YSL being my favorite designer house, and I showed the bottle and it was empty, and I just have like a tiny little bee. So the budget got approved, and guess what? We got a new bottle, and we already got a dent because my husband be in this heavy, but me too, I love it. So this is a fragrance that both of us use, but he uses it more than I do, but I love it. And so we got a new bottle of YSL Tuxedo, and going into the fall and winter, this is the fragrance you want. You know my Caban, I told you he moved it. I came up here one day and I noticed something was funky, and I looked at the shelf. I didn't see my Caban. I went to his shelf. I did not see my Caban. So he like moved it, and he knew I was gonna go to his shelf, and he didn't put it there. But YSL Elevated line, I think at this point is our favorite designer house because things be moving around. But this is Tuxedo. I am so happy to have a new bottle. So now this one, I can use the little drop in here, and he already started using this one. So if you have never tried Tuxedo, you should definitely get your hands on it. It's a patchouli bomb, so you get spices, you get patchouli. You have to love patchouli to, you know, love this. But this is so sexy. One of the sexiest men's fragrance ever. Like, this is so good. So yes, YSL Tuxedo got added to the Glam HQ. Now the next one that got added was another repurchase. See, one thing with him, this one I had to add this to the order because this is for him. But this is Jubilation. You can see the bottle is empty. One thing about him is he uses his fragrances. He will give me an empty bottle and like I need a new one, just like he did with Alexandria too. Like, he blows his fragrances, he uses them up. So added a new one. So this is the new Jubilation. Jubilation is a fragrance that I use, but I use like once a year when the weather is cold. I like to layer it as well. So I go over to his shelf and I take it and I use it, and I get compliments. So I know it's supposed to be for men, but sometimes I just go do chip chip and I go. But Jubilation got added to the Glam HQ, so I'm excited. So I can toss this bottle away. But let me tell you something that I've been doing. So rather than tossing this bottle away, I can toss the bottle away. I'm gonna save the cap because this is luxury fragrance, and sometimes you may see a tester that don't have a cap, but guess what? I already got a cap. So I'm gonna start hoarding my caps for luxury fragrances, and I have one here. This is the Alexandria 2, the empty one. So when I toss it, I'm gonna save this because just in case there's a Zerja floating around, you know, in the universe with no cap. Now the next fragrance that I added, this one, I don't know, I was gonna show the box, but to me the box was like, it wasn't really given. But this is my first Sospiro, and this is Dolce Melodia, and I have a dent. Like my dent is right here already, shoulder lean. And this smells like Hawaiian Punch. It's a puncher. This is a fruity banger. If you like Herba Gold, you would like it, and I put this right next to Herba Gold, but I have been reaching a lot more for this than Herba Gold. The only thing is, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. The bottle feels small compared to my other Zerja bottles, like the Velvet Collection. Those bottles look big, so it feels like it's 100 ml. This one, chill, it feels like a 50 or 75. It is 3.4 ounce, and it is little, but I really like this. This is very fun, very playful. Like if I'm going out, even when I'm dressed up, I use this. I layer her as well, but I really like this. So I've been wanting to add Dolce Melodia for a long time to my collection, and I saw this for like the best deal ever. The process for me to get this, child, Fragrance Bar was they posted that they were going to restock this, so we were all stalking the website, and when we thought it dropped and it was gone, it was like scavenger hunt. It was a war zone. And when it finally became available, child, I was driving when I got a text from my fragrance trail. She said, it's live. I parked and I ordered it right there. I had to park to order it, but I am happy that I have this. It's just a fruity, very fun. I think when it comes to fruits, Zerja does fruits really, really well. So in here, in the top notes, you get mandarin orange, orange, and saffron. I think that the blend with the orange and the saffron makes it smell that crisp. It's fruity, but it still smells elevated. And in the middle notes, you get pear, you get blackcurrant, you get gardenia, rose, and jasmine. My girl is in here. And in the base note, you get vanilla, you get musk, and sandalwood. This is a winner, and I am happy to have her. I did see Vibrato. I want to know, is it worth it? Because I saw Vibrato for a very good price. But what I want is a Zerja. So I want the Tony Iommi Zerja, and I also want Starlight. Starlight has been on my wish list for a long time, and I want it. Now, the next fragrance that I added to the Glam HQ, are you ready? This is Attar. Oh, you know I love this brand. I will order Kamutra today because I just love the house. This is Exquisite. I have been wanting this fragrance. I did not want to pay full price because it's over 300 euros. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hey. But you know that seller, this is the one. Listen, this is that fragrance on my carry that the seller blocked me and didn't want to sell to me because I just opened my account and I had no reviews. I try to explain myself. I even try to say, look, I make content. I just want it because she blocked. I thought it was a man. It ended up being a woman. But guess what? My girl, Jessica, hi Jessica, she helped me secure it. And when she DM'd the seller was like willing to sell it to her, gave her tons of samples. So and then when she got it, she mailed it to me. So that's how I got this beauty. I am so happy to have this because look, this was the travel size that I had, and I blew through this in like a week. So now I feel like I can even spray whatever is left from the travel size. This is one of the most unique fragrances in my collection right now. I have nothing that smells like this. In the top notes, you get Lucum. I'm like, okay, so now I like Lucum. It's like a candy dessert, and raspberries. I've been loving raspberries too lately. You also get candied fruits, pink grapefruits, and cassis. In the middle notes, you get pink rose, cherry blossom, Dolce de Leche, so it's like you're still getting some sweetness, and saffron. In the base, you get white musk, you get pistachio, woody notes, and vanilla. When I tell you, this is exquisite. The name fits it so perfectly. I'm gonna spray a little. Oh, I'm putting too much because, you know, this is like liquid gold in the streets. Hello. I am so happy to finally have exquisite. By the time this video goes out, listen, I need to get Kamutra and call it a day. So that'll be 3 fragrances from this house in 1 year. But this is a winner. I love it. It's very strong, very potent, but soft and sweet, like candy. I love candied fragrances. I don't like food. Give me candy. So if it's sweet like candy, I'm gonna take it. But Exquisite by Attar Al has been added to the Glam HQ. The next fragrance that I added to my collection, listen, when I did the testing more fragrances, because I be testing, and then I feel like people keep sending me stuff too. This fragrance was like, what in the heck is this? This is exquisite, but not that exquisite. That's the name. This is from the House of Oud. And this, my dear, is Guilty Crush. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I don't know. Melanie doesn't like it. You know, some people may not like it, but for me, when I think of this fragrance, let me tell you, when I got the pack, because she sent me the scent split, it was in it. Then that same week, I got a decant from Keeps Haven from Instagram. She sent me a decant. When I put that decant on, I said, hey, this was given a really beautiful girl. It was giving me escort vibes. A really pretty girl with red lipsticks. She has her Louboutin shoes, you know, the red bottom. She has her feet crossed. She's in a fancy restaurant, you know, the restaurants that have the bar, so you gotta wait to be seated. So she went to the bar and she was sitting there at the bar. So she ordered champagne. And she's holding her glass of champagne with her red. Are we going to give her like Ruby Woo by MAC, you know, the Ruby Woo lipstick, the OG? Or we're going to give her that Fenty, the Fenty red lipstick. And she has on the red lipstick holding her fancy champagne in her hand with her legs crossed with her red bottom. High class escort vibes. And she's waiting for the rich man that's coming in, that's going to treat her to a fancy dinner. And he has money. That's what this fragrance is giving. I'm telling you, when you wear it, there's just something about it that is so juicy, but it's so sexy, it's so beautiful. So in here, in the top notes, you get wild strawberries. Yes, it's already sexy. You get black cherry and you get champagne. So that's why she'll be holding her glass of champagne. And in the middle notes, you get lipstick. That's what she got on her. You get rose, so she's seductive. She's an escort. She's an escort. And you get jasmine, so you know she's beautiful, because jasmine is for the pretty girls. In the base note, you get musk, you get vanilla, you get benzoin, and cedar. This is so good. It's one of my current obsessions right now. I love it. Let me spray a little bit on my hand. I don't know. I feel like this fragrance, I may use it all up. I can tell. Hello. You need my number? This will turn you into an escort. High class. You want me for the night? This is so good. I love it. The lipstick and the champagne, I love it. And Whisker has a fragrance that I believe smells similar to this, because the notes are the same, and it's called Deviant. So I'm expecting a decant of Deviant soon, so I will do a comparison to see, because I also want that one. Because now, listen, I love lipsticks now, okay? Lipstick and juice. So the next fragrance that got added to my collection, this I got PR. You know, I always keep it real. This is from YSL, and this is Black Opium. Eau de Parfum, and they gave me in the 1 ounce. Hey YSL, you know YSL be loving your girl. So they sent me Black Opium. I still have it in the wrap because I actually still have my Black Opium. I haven't blown through it. It's still there, and it's like maybe 70% full. So I'm keeping this, and I think I'll keep it for the holiday season because I may end up doing a giveaway with this one. I have some stuff coming up, you know, in the holiday season, so this may go to a beautiful home. That's why I still have it in the wraps. So YSL Black Opium, Eau de Parfum. I think the one I have is also Eau de Parfum. I don't know. But yes, I got this, and I'm happy to have her. Now, the next fragrance that got added on this no-buy time is, this was also PR. So this I got PR, and I was surprised. This is Flower Bomb. This is the Tiger Lily. I was not expecting to love this fragrance the way that I ended up doing because it's juicy. Like, okay, I was like, okay, there's mango, there's like coconut. This is really nice. It's really good. It's a fruity banger. I'm like, oh, and it's still hot here. Oh, I love this. It's really good. This is very fruity, but I can still smell the Flower Bomb DNA in it. And Flower Bomb is one of those fragrances that I actually used up the whole bottle. Normally I don't like coconut, like super creamy coconuts. I really don't like super creamy. I love the sugary coconut, but in here there's coconut milk. So when I saw coconut milk, I said with bergamot, I said okay, it's gonna be that will mix it up. And I saw the middle notes, Tiger Lily, and I saw jasmine. I said, oh, my girl's in here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like her. And Fraser. But then in the base you get mango and benzoin. Now this was what made me say because they put mango at the base. Normally you think it'll be at the top. I really like it. I really like it. And I used her, I think about 2 days ago. When she came that day, I used her. So my dent is like a one-time use dent, and I really like this. So thanks thanks Viktor&Rolf for sending this over. I really enjoy it. I think this is very juicy. So if you're in the market looking for something juicy, you love mango, you love coconut, you want something juicy to wear in the summertime as it's still hot outside, you should try this. If you like a fruity banger, because this is a fruity banger. So if you love fruity fragrances, you would love this. And that's Tiger Lily from Viktor&Rolf. The next fragrance that got added to my collection, this is a fragrance that I created. So I went for Fab Finds by Kitra's event. If you're watching, hey Kitra, she had a kaftan night at Amir, which is a Middle Eastern fragrance house and place where you can also create your own fragrance, and they have their own signature fragrances. So I decided to create my own fragrance, but when you create, it's an inspired by, so you get to mix like popular fragrances. So the fragrance that I created is a mixture. I'm gonna tell you what the mixture is. It's a fragrance called Al-Majid, which is a Middle Eastern rose and oud kind of fragrance. So it's in here. Madawi Gold, not the regular Madawi, this is the gold, is in here. Vanilla Planifolia, we will get to that. We will get to that. The dupe is in here. And then they have a fragrance, a signature fragrance. It's called Signature. It's their fragrance. It's in here. And Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi is in here. So this is like a fruity fragrance. I call this one Rich Spirit. It's a Rich Spirit fragrance. The Vanilla Planifolia in here makes this, when I tell you, I use this every day. This has been my daily fragrance. Look at my dents. I use this every day, but that's the signature scent that I created. It's very fruity. It's a fruity banger with vanilla. It smells very rich but fun. So it's not heavy on the oud like you would expect. It's not like an Arabic princess. This is Rich Spirit. So it has those Middle Eastern fragrances in here with a mix of vanilla and, you know, it's just giving rich. But I added it to my collection and I have been using her. So this is my daily fragrance now. It might end up being like a signature stuff for me to wear every day. Now the last fragrance that got added, I already did a review of this. This is Rude Oud, and you can see my dent already. I used this. There was an MFK event that I went to, and this was my scent of the day. Normally when I go to a fragrance event, I love to wear their fragrance, but chill, I'm heavy into this, so I wore Rude Oud, and then I put a little bit of Guilty Crush on it, and I was crushing. It was when I got there that I was like, why didn't I wear Gentle Fluidity and Baccarat, or Oud Satin Mood and Baccarat? Why did I do this? But that's because, honey, I've been obsessed with Rude Oud. It's like raspberry, oud, leather, very easy to wear, is sweet, is fruity, is deep, is dark, is mysterious, is sexy. Now with Rude Oud, she's not an escort. She's pretty, she's a pretty girl. This is her family has so much money, generational wealth in a bottle. This one, she has money, but she needs a rich man to take care of her. This one, her family already takes care of her. That's why she got all the diamonds in the world. So yes, Rude Oud is the last fragrance that got added to the Glam HQ. Now for honorable mention, when I went to the MFK event, it was a private event for the release of the new what they call it, Apom, A Part of Me. That fragrance was so beautiful. I wanted to get a bottle, but they didn't even have it there, a bottle at the event. Like, you could not get a bottle. So we experienced it. I sprayed it all over me. I said, oh, I think I'm gonna get that. But I got a cute little goodie bag, you know, MFK goodie bag. Thanks, Siri, for inviting me, because it was like a private, fancy, upper echelon kind of event. I was like, oh, hey. And I'll put a picture in this video if the picture is cute enough, because I feel like I did not like my pictures. And I got two what they call it, deluxe size of Petite Matin, and this is Grand Soir. Grand Soir is like my favorite MFK, and now I have it in this size, and I also have a travel size of it too. So, and then I also got a candle, a Baccarat candle, which I will be burning this fall in the house. It's a mini candle. I would like to get a big one, but for the life of me, I don't spend a lot of money on candles, because I can't understand why I have to spend $100, $200 on something that I'm gonna burn. Or maybe I'm being weird. Please let me know if you also think like that. If you've ever thought about that, like, why do I have to spend, like the Tom Ford candles, they're so expensive. I buy it and I'm gonna burn. It is good. But I want to start burning oud in the house. So I'm gonna get all my oud essential, and this fall and winter here I'll be burning ouds and rose. That's what I want. So this is me in the future, because I already recorded the last haul of the season video. So this is me coming in the future to do this, because I'm recording today, so I wanted to just go ahead and put this in, and I would chop it up and put it so I have like 2 outfits in the video. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. But this is me in the future showing you this is the last crash of the season. Okay, this is the last crash. This, let's see the box. It came in this box. This is by Viktoria Minya, and this fragrance is called Hedonist. Now this is a fragrance that I smelled when I was in LA at the Scent Room. No, the Scent Room is here in Dallas. The Scent Bar, which is Lucky Scent. I went in, I sniffed some fragrances. I ended up buying Tilia from them, and then I loved Jeroboam's Oriental. I think it's called Oriental or Orientico. I bought that one because I love it. I ended up getting Brera that day, but online, because I got the stuff online. I got Majana Sin online. I smelt it in there and fell in love, so I got it. And I ended up buying it online. This was a fragrance that I saw in store. I smelled it and I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. However, it was 45 ml for $225, I think. I said, no ma'am. Why is it 45 ml? Why isn't it 50 ml? Like, and 50 is already small. If you know me, I'm more of a 75, 100 ml kind of girl. I hate 30 mls. I do not like 30 mls. They do not look good on the display. It feels like you ain't really got it. Although I don't have it, I don't want to look like I ain't got it. So when I saw 45 ml for the price, I said no. So they made me a sample of it, but I couldn't bring myself to buying it. So my fragrance trail we went together. She took me there. She also got a sample and she loved it. And she went behind my back and got hers. So I got on Instagram one day, minding my business, and I see this bottle, because you need to see the bottle. Let me open it up. I see this bottle on her Instagram. I said, when did this happen? So when I saw that she got it, I was so jealous. I was so jealous, and I ran to get mine. I said, no, you cannot have this fragrance alone. No, no, no. So this is her in her glory. She is here and here alone. This is the bottle. This is me. The only thing is I feel like the cap is so small, but this looks like me. Look at that. In all things, what are we gonna do? We're gonna add glitter. This is glitter. Oh my gosh. And when I told her I didn't want to buy it because it was 45 ml and I didn't understand it, she said maybe it's 50, but the stones took up the 5 ml. I said, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounds believable. I'm just gonna go ahead and order it. So I did, and I am so happy. This fragrance, you guys, let me tell you, this is the most beautiful, very angelic fragrance. I was gonna wear this today as we're heading out, but my outfit is gonna give a bit casual, and this is not a casual fragrance for me. This for me is super dressy, super classy. It's given upper echelon. Now on Fragrantica, this is described as a fruity, sweet, white, floral, rum, woody, vanilla, tobacco, powdery, citrus fragrance. And in the top notes you get peach, you get rum and bergamot. In the middle notes you get osmanthus, you get tobacco, you get jasmine and orange blossom. And in the base you get vanilla, you get vetiver and cedar. This to me smells so good. It's so good. It is so beautiful. It's so angelic. The lid to me is so little, and let me tell you, for $2.20, I do feel like the bottle, I love this the stones in it. I love what they were doing, but I feel like the bottle still looks slightly cheap because this right here is acrylic. It is acrylic, and I feel like it would have been stronger. It would have been a bit heavier because the bottle itself is so heavy. So it's giving Kilian, you know, the Kilian bottles, this is heavy and then this is acrylic, but even that one still kind of blends. I feel like this is very cheapy, but other than that, that's me nitpicking, but other than that, I think this is so good. This fragrance is beautiful. Like I need to put a little bit on me. I'm not wasting because it's 45 ml and it's so expensive, and this is not available on discounters. So I'm so happy to have the Hedonist in my collection. But yes, y'all, these are the fragrances that I added to my collection after the biggest fragrance haul. This is my last haul of the season. Do not text me, do not message me to tell me about any fragrances. No, I'm not buying. Let me know if you have tried any of the fragrances that I talked about. Are any of these on your wish list? Let me know in the comments below. Like I always say, in all things, what are we gonna do? We're gonna add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, add more glitter. And when all else fails and your back is against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what are we gonna do? Listen, let me tell you, we're gonna bring out the escorts. When all else fails, your back is against the ropes. Be an escort. You need to be a fabulous girl with a lipstick and red bottom shoes and your red lipstick holding a champagne. You need to be a sexy girl. And try Guilty Crush because I really like this fragrance. This is a fun, beautiful beast mode fragrance because this projects and it's long lasting. So yeah, Guilty Crush and be a baby and add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Of course, you're gonna see me in another video. Where am I going? It's about to be fall, and you know I got some bangers this fall because Tuxedo, hello.